my name is Abby Lynch and I'm the Teen Services Librarian here at the Brookfield Library, back for another week of Teen Book Talks. It's October and I know a lot of people like to read horror novels to get into the spooky spirit of the season. So today I'm going to share some scary horror books for you. I personally am a really big chicken and I have read 1.5 of the books that I'm recommending today, but I tried to find reviews where people were saying that the books were actually really scary because some people are looking for that. Some people want really scary with their books. If you want not so scary with your books, I will link to the video I did a few months ago for spooky stories for tweens, which are good for tweens who want spooky stories, but also older teens who want the spookiness but not as scary. These ones today, I did try and find ones that had reviews that said this is scary. And also some of them, just as a heads up, do have some sort of gore or violence in them. So if that's not your cup of tea, you might want to skip this video today. But if you are looking for horror novels, you're in the right place. You can place any of today's recommendations on hold online at brookfieldlibrary.org, or you can call 203-775-6241 to place items on hold for curbside. We are also open and you no longer need an appointment to browse, so I will link to our browsing hours in the YouTube description, and we hope to see you in the library soon. So without further ado, I'll start with our graphic novel pick today, which is Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. Journey through the woods in this sinister, compellingly spooky collection that features 5 stories. These are fairy tales gone seriously wrong, where you can travel to our neighbor's house, though coming back might be a problem. Or find yourself a young bride in a house that holds a terrible secret in A Lady's Hands Are Cold. You might try to figure out what is haunting my friend Jana, or discover that your brother's fiancée might not be what she seems in the nesting place. And of course you must revisit the horror of His Face All Red, the breakout webcomic hit that has been gorgeously translated to the printed page. This is the one that I've read 1/2 of because I love the art. I'm just going to flip through for you. But I was reading it by myself on a rainy day. So I've actually never finished it because I was getting scared. But if you like graphic novels and you like creepy stories, Through the Woods is for you. All right, the next one is the other one that I did make it all the way through because it's horror, but it's also a mystery. So if you like mysteries, but you're not so sure on horror, I made it through this one, but it was really scary. And that's The Diviners by Libba Bray. Something dark and evil has awakened. Evie O'Neill has been exiled from her boring old hometown and shipped off to the bustling streets of New York City, and she is positively ecstatic. It's 1926, and New York is filled with speakeasies, Ziegfeld girls, and rakish pickpockets. The only catch is that she has to live with her Uncle Will and his unhealthy obsession with the occult. Evie worries her uncle will discover her darkest secret, a supernatural power that has only brought her trouble so far. But when the police find a murdered girl branded with a cryptic symbol and Will is called to the scene, Evie realizes her gift could help catch a serial killer. As Evie jumps headlong into a dance with a murderer, other stories unfold in the city that never sleeps. A young man named Memphis is caught between 2 worlds. A chorus girl named Theta is running from her past. A student named Jericho is hiding a shocking secret. And unknown to all, something dark and evil has awakened. So that's The Diviners by Libba Bray, and if you like this one, it's part of a series, so you can read the others. The next is The Girl from the Well by Chupeco, and this is also available in ebook and audiobook format on Hoopla if you prefer to access your books that way. A dead girl walks the streets. She hunts murderers, child killers, much like the man who threw her body down a well 300 years ago. And when a strange boy bearing stranger tattoos moves into the neighborhood, so she discovers does something else. As soon both will be drawn into the world of eerie doll rituals and dark Shinto exorcisms that will take them from America's suburbia to the remote valleys and shrines of Aomori, Japan. Because the boy has a terrifying secret, one that would just kill to get out. The Girl from the Well is a YA horror novel pitched as Dexter meets The Grudge, based on a well-loved Japanese ghost story. And that's The Girl from the Well by Chupeco. Next we have 5 Midnights by Dávila, Cardinal. And this cover is so scary. When I opened the box, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't read that. Even though it sounds really interesting, it has this spooky cover. 5 friends cursed, 5 deadly fates, 5 nights of retribution. If Lupe, Dávila, and Javier Utiere can survive each other's company, together they can solve a series of grisly murders sweeping through Puerto Rico. But the clues lead them out of the real world and into the realm of myths and legends. And if they want to catch the killer, they'll have to step into the shadows to see what's lurking there, murderer or monster. 5 Midnights by Dávila, Cardinal. Oh my gosh, that cover, I can't get enough of it. It's so scary. All right, and the last one is The Monstrumologist by Yancy, and this is also available as an audiobook on Hoopla. These are the secrets I have kept. This is the trust I never betrayed. But he is dead now and has been for more than 40 years, the one who gave me his trust, the one for whom I keep these secrets, the one who saved me, and the one who cursed me. So starts the diary of Will Henry, orphaned assistant to Dr. Pellinor Warthorpe, a man with a most unusual specialty, monstrumology, the study of monsters. In his time with the doctor, Will has met many a mysterious late-night visitor and seen things he never imagined were real. But when a grave robber comes calling in the middle of the night with a gruesome find, he brings with him their most deadly case yet. A gothic tour de force that explores the darkest heart of man and monster and asks the question, when does man become the very thing he hunts? So that's The Monstrumologist by Yancy. We have it here, and it's also available in audiobook format on Hoopla. So I hope you found a spooky, scary horror story to read for October. Until next time, have a nice day.